You ready?
It's showtime.
Guys, welcome to Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. We're going to do a little bit of a fill-in show. John is having internet issues along with the rest of Canada today. The whole internet up there is fucked right now. And so in lieu of the Amazing Collectors Club you guys were probably going to get tonight, we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing tonight. But I'm joined here by Sean, Brenton, and Dylan. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
Doing solid.
Yeah, doing really good.
I'm excited to see this goddamn thing. I want it.
So we're unboxing maybe one, maybe two things today. But we're going to start with the Hammond Collection Rex. And I was fortunate enough to get one thanks to Stephen Percha in the Patreon chat. He went to go get some apples on 4th of July, and he found two of them, and he got one for himself, and was able to send me the second one, so I'm very excited about that. I do have another one. Oh, go ahead.
What store did he find him in?
Target.
Okay.
Target. Yeah, I do have another one on pre-order, and I think this figure is pretty popular, so I may do that one as a giveaway on the channel, because the video I did yesterday got a ton of comments of people that were looking for one, so I think that could be helpful to the channel. We shall see. I do want to get a second one eventually for myself to paint, though. But typical Hammond Collection packaging. I guess let's take a look at that for a second. Dylan, can you make one of my cams big? Preferably the one on the bottom right. So here's the back of the box. So you got the Rex looking great. Nope, that's not what I need. Here we go. Let's do like this. There we go. You got that normal black packaging, which I think actually looks really clean. And you got John Hammond, the amber up front. And then we got Rexy here. So looking great. Awkwardly high leg pose, but that's okay.
It looks terrible in the box. Okay, the box is fine, but it looks like like super standing super high, and I hate how the tongue, in a lot of them, comes straight out. I didn't realize that was like articulated. I just thought that's what it was, and I saw these in store one time, and I passed on it because of that. Like, that tongue is stupid, but you can like push it down and stuff.
That sucks. Okay, so now I just got to get these feet out. I don't know why everything is using plastic ties, and then the feet are using like this weird bamboo stringy stuff. Not a fan of that.
And these are packaged better than Hot Toys.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to get the raptor out too. You have the Parasaurolophus, right?
The Parasaurolophus? I do actually have that. Okay, so first impressions right off the bat. There's a big paint wash spill on the feet on mine. Right there, which is kind of annoying. But not too bad otherwise. I can fix that. Let me get this tail ported in, then we'll take a look at it. Dylan, you have one on pre-order, right?
Yeah, I told Stevens to put me down for one.
Hell yeah. All right, so here is a close-up look at Rexy. And I gotta say, the paintwork is actually done very well, minus the paint splash on the figure. Articulation looks pretty good. We'll go over all that here in a bit. I would say my only complaint, just off the rip, is those glass eyes. Not a fan.
Really?
Not a fan. It looks... It's weird. Like, when you're looking at the eye, it kind of follows you, which is cool. But if you just have it on the shelf like this, it's going to look dead. Absolutely dead, yeah. So I don't like that, to be honest. But overall, this is not bad. This is definitely not bad. So articulation-wise, you have the up and down at the jaw, and I think this only clicks into 2 places, so you kind of can't really put it in between. So you get like a
it is
really
ratcheted.
wide, yeah, it's like a ratchet, and then a little less wide, and you can see as you articulated the fleshy bits close in, which is neat.
That is so cool.
You also have that articulated tongue, which is like a really nice rubber,
Yeah.
which is not bad at all. You have swivel at the neck, which is really cool. You have it at 1, 2, 3 to get you down to the waist there. It's nice and squeaky. The arms are on a swivel, and you get 2 points of articulation, one at the wrist, one at the bicep, which is really neat. So, not very usable articulation, but it is a T-Rex, so I wouldn't expect it to be too crazy.
Can I ask you about like that neck collar? Because that,
Sure.
I don't know if it's on camera or in person, but that like really sticks out to me. Like it's a paint difference.
This part here?
Yes,
No, it looks fine in person. It might just
Oh,
be the
okay.
light, the way the light's hitting it.
that's what I was wondering because it was really sticking out.
Here's the articulation at the legs. You got a big swivel there. You get double jointed knees, which is kind of interesting to see in a T-Rex. Then you have another joint here at, I guess would be the, like above the ankle. And then you have the feet that articulate as well. At the tail, we have 1 segment, 2 segments, and then it becomes a rubber tail. So you can flex
Okay,
that with the
that's-
wire there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. Obi-Wan says, bro, what is your opinion of the situation with the Rex Hammond Collection? Do you think that Mattel could have done a better job of distribution? So I put up a video on our YouTube channel a few days ago, and I 100% agree that they could have done a better job of distribution. I don't know why they make like the most important characters exclusive. I don't even know if this is technically exclusive. Is it, Dylan? Do you know?
No, it's Walmart, Target.
Because I haven't seen it up at Walmart at all. I haven't seen it up at Walmart
It's-
at all.
According to Mattel's website, it's supposed to be, and I think that's where I originally saw it a while back.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, when it was in the box, it had that tongue like the mouth wide open and then the tongue out the center. I'm like, God, that's just such a goofy way of boxing it up. But I didn't realize that it was just boxed like that. I thought that's what it actually looked like.
This thing is fucking huge. So this is a 1/6 scale figure for comparison, and she is like
Yeah.
almost twice as tall. I mean, this is a big girl. Really, I'm trying to get the legs to feel right, and I had the same issue with the Parasaurolophus. I couldn't really, I don't know. I felt like the legs weren't sitting right. This one feels much better, but with the Para, which is here, I just felt
Hey,
like she was always off balance. And this is a cool figure too, by the way.
Yeah, I just got
This is
that
definitely
one
not a
too.
bad figure. She's pretty cool. But this takes the cake. This is fucking awesome. I think at some point I probably will repaint this eye. I'm obviously going to fix the paint issue on the foot because that's really annoying and pretty easy. And then I'm going to do a wash on the teeth because they're just kind of like a yellowish, or not a yellow, like a khaki color, but that should have a little bit of a wash on it. But yeah, this is an insane figure for the price, $50. I mean, honestly, that's not
What
bad.
Rex is this based off of?
This is Jurassic
Rexy.
Park.
Yeah, the original
Okay.
one.
The original.
Yep.
The Hammond Collection, right? That's what y'all said.
Yeah, so Hammond Collection's supposed to be kind of their in-scale, higher end collection, I believe. Right, Zach?
Yeah, it's supposed to have like premium paint, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, this is not bad. I like it. I like it a lot. Dylan, you had some Hammond Collection stuff, and it's a Beast of the Mesozoic stuff you were going to show.
Yeah, so yesterday, just out of, well, because actually, like someone, I think, let's see, Ekwan said Target is already clearancing out the Dinos, still no Rex. Yeah. So if you go to Target, you'll find a lot of their dinosaurs like on clearance or on sale. Some of them aren't great. Like they want the Baryonyx, but the Hammond Collection Baryonyx, but I think it originally goes for $20, and it's in my Target anyways. They call it on clearance, and it's still 16, so like $3 off. So it's not that big of a deal for me. But the Parasaurolophus was
Parasaurolo. You gotta say it the right way. I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure it's Parasaurolophus.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I had. Bless you. That's or what did Dean say? That sounds terrible.
How dare you?
Anyways, yeah, that thing was half off for whatever reason. It was sitting there right beside the Baryonyx, and so I got that for $10, and then I got the Velociraptor. This was on sale too, but still only $3 off. It originally goes for $12, and I bought it for $9. And I really like it. It's a good, fun figure to pose. The two biggest things, and I would say like the paint is good. Like you can get it in really any interesting like pose you want. It's got the one tail here is kind of the only articulation, but it's like a ball joint kind of thing. I do like how that popped in. I was gonna ask you on your Rex, Zach, how the tail popped in, because it's not just a ball joint, right? It's
like a square.
Yeah. Whatever that was, I looked at it, I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen that before, but it's awesome, actually. It's really cool. But the tail then is bendy too, so you can just do whatever you want with that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then it's got the articulation at the kind of knee there, and then again at the foot. No claw articulation like the Amber Collection does have. And then on the arms, just the one at the elbow. Like here, you can extend it out. And then obviously the mouth. And then he's actually got really good like head and neck articulation too, so you can just do a lot of fun stuff with him. My biggest thing is the teeth.
Terrible. Terrible.
I would
They just
really
look like one
like
solid piece.
it is. I would really, and the grooves are kind of there. They just didn't take the time to separate them. So on the bottom, it would be a little harder, but I would pay someone like, I don't know, I guess what's fair. I was going to say like $20, but I don't know if that would be annoying with this, to try and make outline the teeth and make them look better. That's my biggest complaint. Is the teeth. And I didn't even like it on the Amber Collection Raptors, which are amazing. I would say those are still the ones to get. This one's just kind of in scale a little bit more, obviously, and then it's just a kind of a funner figure, I guess. It's supposed to be their higher end one, but the other thing I don't like is the claws here. You can see they're kind of permanently, it's like it's just a soft rubber, but they're like permanently set off to the side like this kind of, and it's just kind of funky. I don't know. You
think you could heat treat it?
No, it's not like a QC issue. It's how they were made. If you can't really see it on video, but like I was hoping that they'd be just split up evenly, like the claws, but they kind of have them lopsided to look good from an angle, like the side angle like this. Like it looks good from the side, but from the front, it looks like he's got posable thumbs, and they should all be the same length for the most part. But yeah, overall, I am happy with it. The teeth is the biggest thing on why I didn't buy this Raptor for the longest time until it went on sale. But so going back to your Rex now, Zach, one thing I was going to ask, from the pictures I've seen, and I've seen a lot of really good repaints as well, but the sculpting, every time someone shows a super zoomed in picture and like high res picture, it looks like there's so much better sculpt in that than you would see with most Mattel stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me see if I can. It's pretty well sculpted, to be honest.
What did the Rex retail for?
$50.
50?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, $50. I think the sculpting is fine. I think the feet are sculpted pretty poorly. Same with like the claw here on the back of the feet. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just like a black splotch of paint right here.
Oh, like the dew claw?
Yeah, the dew claw. That's kind of cheap. But the painting's really solid, to be honest. Like, for what it is, you know. I mean, even the Parasaurolophus was pretty good. That's like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem with the sculpting. And I genuinely appreciate that they did the glass eye, but it's such a miss. I mean, it looks really cool when you're looking straight on. But the thing is, most people are going to display these on a shelf. And then you're just going to have this, like, glass dead T-Rex eye. I'm not a fan
So
of
have you
that.
had other Rexes before besides your statue back there?
I mean, I have had plenty of T-Rex collectibles, but I had the Jurassic Park 3 electronic one. He had like a rib section that was missing. That was the shit. Actually, that was like one of my favorite figures. In fact, I almost want to look it up real quick. But this is my first modern Rex, like from since they started doing like Jurassic World.
Right.
Let me see if I can find that one. Yeah, this is my most recent one. I held off on the Colossus. And actually, I lied. I did have the Legacy Collection one from a few years back. And that one was pretty solid, to be honest. But this is a little bit more premium in the sculpt, maybe minus the feet, which I think are obviously the worst part of this. So this is the one that I had as a kid.
And
This was 2001, so I would have been like 8.
and the
This
feet
is a
are.
cool one.
Oh yeah, I had that one too.
I remember this guy.
It made
classic.
noise
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah, I
that
think if
like,
you pulled his arm down, his mouth would open.
Was
he would
that
roar.
the second
Yeah.
Jurassic part? Because that's when they started putting that little button on it, right?
No, this one was from the third one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were big. They were big into like that whole like weird injury thing on like everything.
Right. Yeah.
From,
Yeah.
like, for
Take a piece
long
out of
time.
it, right? Like you can bite it and pop
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
I had
And
this-
I mean, to be
I-
honest, like, let's be real, this isn't the best T-Rex sculpt ever. Like, I mean, there's much, like, from Nanmu or W Dragon or, you know, any number of companies that are much better. But, I mean,
Yeah.
for what this is, like,
So for
something
but
you'd
like,
find on the shelf, it's pretty good.
Right.
but for like it's supposed to be their premium. Do you feel like it's premium enough for the price?
I mean, premium is relative. Like, Mattel isn't a premium brand, you know, frankly. So, I think it's fine for what it is. Like, I mean, this is a toy I could give to Vivi and she could throw it around and it would be fine.
Right.
But I wouldn't give Vivi a W Dragon or a Nanmu or
Right.
a Rebor, right? So,
Sure.
premium, I think, is very relative. But for a toy, which is what this is, I would say it's a pretty premium toy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Vintage
awesome.
says he kind of wants it.
One
500
thing
bucks,
that
bro.
I've seen with that I like, what really made me want that thing are the pictures that a lot of Jesus.
Sorry.
You found it.
You're not sorry.
One thing that I really like about in pictures is the poses that you can do. Like what you're kind of doing right now with him where he's like looking
Her,
off
how
to the
dare you.
side kind of. Yeah.
That's fucking
Like you can do some really fun posing there.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan
that,
of this, to be honest. A big fan.
That is cool.
When you said
I
the
do-
feet are poorly
Oh, go ahead, Brenton.
sculpted,
Yeah.
is it just kind of there for functionality? Like they just
Yeah,
wanted to
so-
put something there for balance?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So if you were to sculpt a T-Rex like with the proper proportions, first and foremost, this is not what a T-Rex looks like in real life or would have looked like. But these feet are like probably 3 to 4 times bigger than what they should be. And that's purely for balance. You can get into more
Yeah.
dynamic poses.
So you can
It
stand.
stands better. The Rebor that I had was pretty
The
accurate in terms of the
Velociraptor's
proportions.
same way.
Yeah, but she would fall over all the time because the feet were too small. But I think whoever makes the Winston one, the one that Stephen Perch has, they also have the feet really small, but it stands perfectly fine. I think it's a plastic quality thing also. But yeah, this is like a classic Jurassic Park thing. Like if you look at any Jurassic Park toy from any era, that's kind of like the calling card. Like one, you'll have like the JP brand somewhere on the figure. So in this case, it's on the foot in that little divot. and then 2, you got some big ass feet. Like that's just kind of how you know it's a Jurassic Park figure. So kind of comes with the
Yeah.
territory, to be honest. And there's some people out there that are going to supposedly make a kit where you could replace these feet to make it a little nicer, and I'll probably do that, to be honest. Once that
That'd
happens,
be cool.
just paint it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue I had with both this raptor, like Zach said, it's not just the raptors, it's pretty much across all the dinos, but like even the Amber Collection Velociraptors, which are regarded as like some of the best like kids dinosaur toys out there for the raptors, those even have like humongous feet, like disproportionate size feet, but
Well, for that raptor, because the teeth are so bad, that Zach would probably be able to answer this the best. Like, is there like a wash you could just put over those that if the sculpt
Yeah,
is
do like
there,
a
it
brown
may
wash.
bring out some of those grooves for a rather cheap fix?
so bad at I'd have to ask Zach how to wash, but I should just buy 2 and just fuck with one until I get it to go
I mean, it's only like,
$9.
what did you say? It was like $12, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. I did think about getting a second one anyways. There's some really cool sets out there. Like the car. And so Zach, what I was going to do is once I get that Hammond Collection T-Rex, since that's a little bigger, it's not going to be quite in scale with it, but have you seen that 2-pack set of
Yes,
Timmy in the car?
Yes,
And then
it
the
was on
T-Rex?
sale last weekend, and I wanted it
Yes.
so bad.
Me
Then I was
too.
like,
It was like
fuck, I don't want to
it
get
was like
2
$15
T-Rexes.
off.
Yeah, I saw that. I was tempted, but I
Me
had to
too.
resist. I was
Same.
poor last weekend.
I was trying to talk Amanda's family, or Amanda's sister, sure, their kid, her nephew, he loves dinosaurs. And I was trying to talk them into wanting it just so
Going
I
half
could
with
mess
you?
around with it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They didn't want it, so
How dare they?
do
Do you have? You said you wanted to show off some of your Beasts of the Mesozoic stuff.
yeah. Okay. So this one is the oh shit.
Styracosaurus. It's the STYR. Something
Yep,
like that.
Styracosaurus, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm going to pull it up to make sure I have it right. But, so this, if you don't know, David, who does Beasts of the Mesozoic, I believe, broke off from Hasbro, but he had worked on other companies as well as like a sculptor and kind of creator of toys and action figures. I think he'd done work with NECA. He's done a ton of things. Very talented dude. Started his own Creative B Studio company is what it's called. And he does scientifically accurate from the time anyways, because God, it seems like dinosaurs change by the year almost from what we're finding out. But he does is as scientifically accurate dinos as you can get, and as articulate as you can get. Now there, in my opinion, are some kind of pointless articulation things. They're very solid figures, very hard to get the tails in. You have to use heat. Like I used Amanda's blow dryer a lot to get the tail into this one. I don't know if it's bendable. It feels very solid. I don't think it really is. But it's got tons of different articulation. Like I said, some that you don't even really need. Like I guess you could create like cool running poses with them. They are very solid figures. One thing I like is a lot of the head and neck articulation that you can do with them. And the premier part about them is always going to be the paint on him. He does a lot of work into the paint, some throwbacks. The most recent Kickstarter that we touched on Small Talk was the Tyrannosaur Series 1, and I have 2 of the main big T-Rexes coming from that, I think. But yeah, so I got this one. I just really like this guy. The Styracosaurus is mean in my opinion looking, and I still want like the Pentaceratops, which is like the larger skinnier frill. And then I would like just a regular Triceratops as well. But the
Now,
other one that I have is, so this is from his, I think he called it like the Ceratops series, Ceratopsian um, wave, and this is the Torosaurus, I believe is
Hey,
what's
that
called.
looks dope.
This thing is enormous. This is the biggest of them all. They said when I was reading about it, because I'm like, I always thought that the Triceratops was the biggest. They apparently used to get, or used to think that the fossils from these things were the Triceratops. So, this one is bigger than the Triceratops. It's the biggest one out of that series that he did. He tries to do them all in scale. He's done a Raptor series, Ceratopsian, and then the Tyrannosaur series. And I think next he's T. Stegosaurus. But I'm not 100% sure if he's confirmed on which one that is. But I love these ones. These ones are a lot of fun. This guy is intense. So this guy actually came with a QC issue. You can't really see it now, but right here it was chipped out and it was all white. So I just messaged David directly, or the contact there, and he just told me, send pictures what's wrong, and he sent out a new leg and then directions on how to pop this leg out. And holy shit, that was the most physically demanding thing I've ever done in collecting. I think they are very solid figures. Like, nothing's gonna happen to these, and I had to try multiple times to get it out. I thought I was gonna ruin it, but you can see, so like, to try and get some of the articulation in this is like a softer plastic here than this is, that goes inside almost, around the edge anyways. But yeah, and even in the mouth, you can kind of see back there they got teeth.
What's up, Lane?
And it's painted. You can kind of see the molars way back there. It's really hard to see on the camera, but these are amazing. These figures are. You pay for it. They're extremely premium, I would say. Like, this guy's over, I think he was $130. They're all based off size, so they do fair pricing, in my opinion, on that. And from what I have read, the Tyrannosaur series, the bigger version will scale with the smaller version of the full-grown Triceratops fairly close. I've got the scale. It's like 1/18 and then 1/30, I think, are the two scales he does. But really cool work over there. We should probably cover them more than we do, but there's not consistent enough news, I would say, over there, with his Beast in the Mesozoic stuff. But he's also talking about he does like dragon stuff, which I know like got Mythic Legions fans excited. And then I think he's started talking about doing like a weird mashup of turning like dinosaurs with like armor pieces, like they're fighting
That's weird.
things that you can like ride. Yeah, like what was there something
I have a
out there that
question for you then, Dylan.
Yeah.
Curiosity. Where can you get those? Is it all like Kickstarter? Is it from his website?
Both. So if you go to his website, you'll be able to find anything you want. I will put it in the chat here, if you guys are okay with that.
Yeah.
So that's the website there, and you will click on a link that will take you to where you can pre-order the Tyrannosaur ones. And like Zach said, these Tyrannosaur are supposed to be a lot more scientifically accurate, so they're going to be definitely different looking than the. There you go. They're going to be definitely different looking than like the one that Zach has, but it's really cool. He's starting to do like gray versions of things, so you can paint them yourself. But Zach, I am excited to see you paint once you get another Hammond Collection T-Rex because I've seen some really cool ones out there.
So Lane says he has a question about a smaller scale maker from Asia. Lane, what's your question, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lane, why would you say they have a question? Just ask the question. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to pull up the last dinosaur that I repainted. It was a while ago. I thought it turned out pretty good, though. I do have one more unboxing that's not dinosaur related, so we'll get right to that.
That's
here
fine.
in a second.
We can move on.
Oh, no. Yeah, I want to show you this first. Which of the raptors do you have, Dylan? Do you have them on your desk?
No, I don't have any raptors. I've been kind of holding out and waiting for the Utah raptor because that's technically the one that the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park is based off of. So it's like a bigger one. He has Velociraptors, but they're tiny. They're like 6 scale ones are like this big, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty small.
Yeah.
So, Dylan, where does your love of dinosaurs come from? Is it like just because of Jurassic Park or just childhood fan?
Yeah, like when I was a kid and I don't know if you guys ever had to do like for your 100th day of school, you'd bring in like 100 of something. It was like this big hairy deal in kindergarten that we did. I brought in 100 dinosaur toys. Wow. So I just always grew up as a huge dinosaur kid nerd. I used to always tell people I was going to be a.
I remember having, I think it was from Jurassic Park 2. They came out with that set where you can kind of like chisel the fossil out and stuff. I thought that was the coolest thing. Lane did say it's the Revoltech series from Yamaguchi. From what I've seen with those, they're kind of cool, but they're really gappy. You know, like in the joints and in the legs, you get a lot of gappage, but they also get like really crazy articulation with how far they reach back. Dylan or Zach, have you had any experiences with those?
I have not.
I have I always get it mixed up. It was an Queen Alien, and I thought it was Amazing Yamaguchi that made it, but I'd have to remember. It was Revoltech. I know that.
Yeah.
They made an Alien Queen that I had years ago, and that thing was pretty flimsy. It was pretty small, and it couldn't stand even close on its own. But Queen, that's hard to judge for Alien Queens because none of them can really. It seems fine. They're going to be uber dynamic figures like Mafex kind of style SH Figure Arts. They're very super stylized, I would say, as well, from what I have seen. So,
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I think Dean has had one or two, or has one or two.
I just know, like, with at least like with the Iron Man that they've done, whether it's Iron Man or War Machine, like, you know, you get the classic pose where they have their repulsors going, and you get a lot of gapping in the underarm area or in the shoulders.
Yeah, they haven't made something except for Carnage, I think they've done that I really wanted. Other than that, that's pretty much it. But
Vintage said that these dinos are 1/18th and that they would make a cool addition to some of the Star Wars and Halo 3 3/4 stuff for good mashups.
So there you go.
All right, boys.
That's
actually fucking awesome.
Yeah, this thing is.
Put him riding
1/18.
it. Yeah.
You can't even see over him.
What is it called? From Star Wars, the Mando.
Death Watch?
No, but the creature that he rides. What's it called?
The Mudhorn.
Yeah.
Or the Mythosaur.
No, the Mythosaur. You know who needs a Mythosaur when you got that?
Look at this, boys. This is where I'm boxing next. The Batman, the Batmobile 1/10 scale by Hot Wheels.
Oh wow! I didn't even know they made this.
Does that light
Fucking
up or
huge.
anything?
It does. I don't know if it has batteries though.
I hope it's all die cast or something.
It's not. It's an RC car. It has to like not be all metal.
Oh,
so it
it's
doesn't
actually
break.
an RC. Okay.
Oh, this thing's fucking huge.
You go buy a ramp, start jumping stuff.
Holy fuck!
Okay,
He's
I want to
Look
make
at that
sure.
presentation. Can someone man cams, please?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. I dig it.
Oh, beautiful. Get your. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Fuck.
I had you.
Dinguses.
We're
Alright, so
all
we got-
trying to do it.
I know. It's like, how many idiots does it take to do an unboxing?
A
We
whole
got the
CW team.
instructions here, apparently. Got a big old plastic thing there. This thing is fucking huge. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's a presentation.
Oh my god. Holy shit, this thing is massive.
But that
Shit.
looks beautiful though.
It
Dang,
does
that's
look
nice.
beautiful.
Is it like a matte finish?
See for yourself, my friend. Holy
That is-
Jesus, this thing is huge.
That's what she said.
That looks fairly good painted. That's been
I
one of
like
my issues with a lot of the Batmobile. Ooh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Now the $500 one does have lights in here, and then the $500 one, this one should light up in the engine, but I think the $500 one has lights in the brake lights too.
Yeah.
So Hot
But-
Wheels made two different versions?
Yeah, they made a $500 one that has a Batman inside the cockpit and like a diorama, and then I think a lot of people complained, so they made the $100 one, which is
Okay.
almost functionally identical. But I'm a bit concerned that backlight's not on this. Let me. Ooh, I actually may have batteries for this. Okay, give me a second. Keep the stream going, boys. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and let's see if we can power this bad boy on.
Sounds good.
Will do. God, a lot of the just kind of going back to the Creative Beast website, there's a lot more Ceratops that have sold out than I had thought. I thought there was a lot more available than there is. I think he usually does like restocks every once in a while though, so
I'm actually really surprised at the color, like how colorful the dinosaurs were. Like I don't
What's
ever
up, Sam?
remember.
I don't know if so with raptors and feathered dinos, they can guess colors a lot easier with that. But I think with dinos that didn't have feathers, they still are taking
Okay, so
guesses.
he's a little bit of a creative license there.
Yeah, he does. And like I said, he'll do some tribute ones to like old toys and things like that. That like old, maybe Triceratops, or old drawings or paintings or something like that that we knew a lot of as a kid. But
Gotcha.
yeah, there's a lot less on the website than I used to think. I gotta get me that Triceratops before it sells out.
Yeah, I had no idea that existed. That's actually a really cool dinosaur option.
Yeah, he's done like a ton of stuff with the Raptors, and he's teased a ton of like additional things with the Raptors as well. I know I have done so with the T-Rexes. Yeah, I did the 118th T-Rex and then the 135th T-Rex, and I did they have one that's painted by. Did you guys ever watch Walking with Dinosaurs?
It sounds familiar.
Which one was that?
It was a documentary, I think on the Discovery Channel. It was super good, really good.
Was that kind of like their intro into like the planet Earth thing? You know,
Kind of.
They kind of did a whole like dinosaurs in different countries and like different areas, kind of how they lived.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they did it, different time periods, of course, and
Right.
it was really well done. It still kind of even holds up today, but they had the T-Rex. He painted one of the T-Rexes that he did for the Kickstarter based off of that, and I made sure to order that because I loved that show back in the day. I'm also thinking of getting one or two more from that series, but
Okay,
yeah, it's
so
pretty cool.
besides Jurassic Park, what was your favorite dinosaur movie, cartoon or real life?
I loved Land Before Time, of course. Like, we're back.
We're back. Yep.
Um,
Well, do you remember that one with the kid and his grandpa like ran like a putt, like they ran like a putt-putt course, right? And they're these little dinosaurs. They're like little animatronic, almost like a Small Soldier style.
It wasn't that called Dinosaurs or something?
Was
Well,
it?
I don't know
No,
what you're
no, that was
calling
a comedy show, I think,
Yeah.
with the Noctamama.
Right.
No,
I don't know
Did you see
what
that
you're
documentary that was old? Because I had it on VHS, and it had a lot of like claymation for dinosaurs in it. But it was like this kids kind of documentary thing.
I think I did. I had like an eyewitness TV or like show. Oh shit, look at that. Someone get Zach on there.
I got you.
That is pretty damn sick.
Vintage got it. Prehysteria.
You'll have to look it up and see what the box looks like here quick. And see if that's what I'm thinking of. I watched that all the time as a kid.
What's
That
the
is cool.
controller look like? Oh, that's cool. Classic too. You got the wheel on the top. Mm-hmm. You're on mute.
Sorry about that. The wheel does the steering.
Oh, that's
So then you got forwards and reverse.
That is
This is fucking awesome.
that is
There's no extra like gimmick to it. It's just straight up car.
No, I mean, if you want the gimmick, you pay $400 for the deluxe version.
No.
Damn, this is fucking sweet. Damn. I want to see if I
that
can
looks cool.
show you guys some of the details here.
Oh, it was actually called Dinosaurs.
That movie's dope.
Here. That's
Oh yeah, I think I've
that's
seen
what
that.
Yeah, love that thing.
Yeah, this is pretty sweet. This is only $100 too, so it's definitely not
Se-
too bad money wise.
Where'd you get it
Set
at?
it down quick.
Hang on, let me.
Well,
Let me get the
just
camera
you
back
can
on.
you can just tell us how it rolls around, how well it
Oh.
does.
Yeah,
I'll
take
have to
a
do
lap in the collecting room.
Yeah, I want to
Yep.
see you drive this thing.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
So Absolute Irwin asks if, or he says, "Sweet pickup, Zach. Does it come with a display base?"
That's the $500 version, Erwin. This is the
Poor
gimmick.
Zach.
The gimmick is that it's not $500.
This is like the knockoff version you like pay
Jesus
for on the
Christ.
street or something.
What
Poor
the
Zach's
fuck?
just getting ass about all these things.
It's like, guys, it's $100. What do you want? There's lights and fucking. It's an RC car. This scales really well with the McFarlane. Only thing that's kind of annoying is there's like a scratch on the windshield, but I don't know if it's a scratch. So I'm gonna
That's authentic.
I'll grab
So
a paint.
McFarlane will fit in there, you said?
Yes. Oh no, it's just a hair. Okay, thank God. About to send this.
Now there's a scratch.
Fuck you, Sean. Yeah, the McFarlane stands. I'm gonna futz it. Here, let me bring this back up.
Yeah, no way he's sitting there with that cape.
No, he does. I've seen a lot of people do
Oh,
it.
he does.
If you put him on the ground, he stands exactly to where his
that's-
shoulder is, and in the promo pictures, like it's exactly the right height.
What's up, cool bro?
And it's
You
so
think you
crazy.
can
Like
get
if
him in
you,
there?
I'll try. The ones that I've seen do it, they pull the panel right here. They lift it up here and just like force him in there. I will try it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is fucking cool. Yeah, I'll try that. I'm gonna go off cam for a second, but let's just keep talking for a minute.
Okay.
I'll try to do
Yeah.
that.
How many Batmobiles do you have now? I'm just amazed.
I actually am getting rid of a few of them. This is,
Really?
I think, gonna be the main one. I think it's good
I
enough to be the main one.
I think
I
I'm
still
sticking with the Lego Technic one.
I have the Hot Wheels one, like the small Hot Wheels one, and then I have the smaller, the Jazz Wares one. I think. Yeah. Pretty sure that's
I
right.
couldn't find the one. I think it's Hot Wheels. It's die-cast. That's a little bit bigger than like the normal Hot Wheels car, and it came in like the rectangular box.
Oh, that might be the one that I have. Yeah, not the regular
I-
Hot Wheels one. That's the one I have, I think.
Yeah, I could never find that one in store, and I actually ended up getting an on-card Hot Wheels one that they made before that,
Yeah.
and that's the regular Hot Wheels size. I think I found that for like $1 somewhere.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I considered buying that one, and I thought 2 was enough. I thought about doing the bigger Jazzwares one. Chat, let us know what you guys, if you guys have any, if you have any that you like or anything.
I know everybody teased one, so I don't know if Hot Toys is actually going to release one or Queen.
Yeah, it does seem like they were coming out of. I mean, it was kind of the star of the show, to be honest. It was one of the coolest parts of the movie. Warranted.
The whole movie was cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
That scene, though, like, stole it. It's been a while since I've ever seen like a Batman part with the Batmobile that amped me up as much as that scene did.
Do you think it's because he always kind of had it? Like the Tumbler was the one that they showed him kind of getting that. The other Batman movies, he always kind of just had the Batmobile. Like it wasn't a build up to it.
Yeah, that maybe. I mean, yeah, the Tumblr they show, but he just, I don't know. They just don't have like a moment like that, I feel like.
Well, you get the real sense that he built it himself.
Yeah,
Whereas like the Tumblr's just given to him and he just paints it.
that's true. He buys it pretty much from himself.
Pretty much. He's like, well, this is already yours.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my major gripes about the Bale movies.
God,
Everything is just given to him.
I think I'd like a lot of the new Raptors that he's painted on Creative Beast. I'm gonna have to get something here.
Buy one live.
Yeah.
Show my address and everything again.
Yeah, do it
Only
live.
way.
Put it in my card.
Fuck it. Do it live.
You should
What
be
are you
watching
doing there,
Zach
Zach?
trying to put this Batman in.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to put this fucking Batman in here. You fucking dingus.
We should be watching that though to see how hard it is.
No shit.
It's not particularly fun, I will say.
10 out of 10 worth asking him that question.
He's regret that Batman's never coming out once he gets him in there.
When he sells it next week for the $500 one.
Yeah, I bet the $500 one, the door opens and you can just set him right in there.
Comes with the
Actually, I don't think it
Batman.
does.
Guys. Oh yeah, Sam. Sam was right when I was talking about the ones that he was putting like the armor on. I think that's what he said. It was from Dino Wars or something like that. I'd have to check. I'm trying to pull it up on Facebook. Creative Beast. See what he was saying about it. And the dragons looked really cool. I hope he expands on that.
I don't know, I was thinking more.
I think it probably would be easier to take the top off, which is just a few screws, so I may do that, but I'm going to give it one more shot.
Okay.
Worst case, I'll just do it again off stream and take some pictures.
Can't get it in under pressure, huh?
Oh, so he calls it Cyberzoic versions, I think. Wait. Yeah, he shows off the Stegosaurus. Let's see.
All this Dino talk just reminds me of Beast Wars. That was like
Beast Wars
one of
is
my
a shit.
favorite shows growing up.
Yeah,
Still my favorite
Cyberzoic.
show.
So it might be his own thing that he just calls Cyberzoic, but
Do you know of those Transformers that they're releasing now? Because I saw they kind of re-released the Beast Wars figures. Are they exact copies of the old figures? because they seemed smaller than what I remembered.
I have
You're
no
also
idea.
bigger than what you were. Than when those came out.
God.
It's true.
Should
You were
I-
probably a fucking kid when that happened.
Should I add Zach's other camera to the stream and watch him fuss with it?
How long do you want to be on the network for, Sean? You ask yourself that question, my friend.
That's good, clean, family fun.
Yep.
It is definitely.
Okay, Dino Riders. Lane said.
I don't hear any curse words though, so it must be going okay.
I mean, it's not going bad. I'm just
It's
trying to
not
get his
good.
feet in the. Shut up, Sean. I'm trying to get his feet in the like the where the pedals would be, and I think I have it. It's just I don't know what the inside of that looks like, so I'm trying to do that, but I'm not sure if that's possible.
Now, do you think the cape made it harder, or is it other things that are kind of making?
No,
it
I
more
just don't
challenging?
know. Like what the I don't know what you call it, the footwell. It's not that hard, to be honest. Like the plastics actually. Actually, let me get a flashlight so I can actually see what I'm doing in here. Honestly, it's more Sean being a dingus. Oh, I see what I'm getting caught on.
Present.
There's probably like some plastic edge sticking out there because they didn't think anybody would stick a figure in there.
Well, they stuck a figure in there, so fuck.
They probably took the top
$500
off.
gets-
Rob
Probably
Barnes
Brenton.
says, let a Rancor loose in Jurassic Park.
I feel like the market's been flooded with Jurassic Park toys ever since the new movies started coming out. Like every time you go to Target, lots of Jurassic Park figures.
Yep.
That's the point. It's merchandising.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm just really surprised actually because I don't think I've been overly thrilled with those new movies or excited about them.
Have you seen them?
I think the first one.
That's it. They're pretty
I think
good.
so.
I actually like.
Well, which one's the Fallen Kingdom? Is that the second one?
The second one?
Okay.
They're both
And
really
what's
good. Actually,
Oh,
all
it's
three of
just
them are really good. I actually
Jurassic-
enjoyed all three, to be honest.
even that newest one that everybody was kind of, getting on a little bit?
Yeah, that one was fucking awesome. The one that just came out this year.
Yeah, because
I
everybody
loved
were.
it.
I heard it was
Okay.
really good.
I thought a lot of the reviews that came out were like, "This is the worst in the franchise."
I think Jurassic Park 3 still has that, to be honest.
Really? See, I really like that one for some reason. Like that one still, I find entertaining. Like I'd watch that over The Lost World.
How dare you? The Lost World is fucking awesome.
Like I'd go 1, 3, 2 for the original ones.
I think that's actually what I would do too. The Lost World for me always had, like as a kid growing up, always had the most fast forwardable parts. But I still really liked a lot of the. It had a lot of T-Rex action in the Lost World.
It really did.
I loved that. And I didn't. So the Jurassic Park groups are pretty wild. The big theory is the one. Have you guys seen the? I better not do any spoilers for Dominion. Have you guys
Wait,
seen
ask the
Dominion?
question. I'm curious now.
Have you guys seen Dominion yet?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
So the what is it, Giganotosaurus or whatever,
Uh-huh.
that kills the T-Rex in the middle of the middle of the movie. A lot of people say
Why?
that's Junior from the Lost World. That's like the theory.
You're
But I
talking.
think-
You're talking about the Spinosaurus, and that theory is not true.
So I know Spinosaurus. Yeah, that one was debunked. People talk about that all the time. But they were saying
They didn't kill a Rex in the middle of Dominion. What are you
Didn't
talking
they?
about?
like
No.
a smaller. I thought the smaller T-Rex got
He
scared
didn't get
away.
killed at all. He got scared away, not killed.
Oh, that might be what it was. I gotta rewatch.
Did you
it.
see the movie?
I was so honestly, I tried to like let it leave my brain because I was so sad about it.
What about it? I got it, by the way. I'm just trying to futz it now.
I really wanted it to be a lot better. I was hoping
It
they
was
would go.
so good.
I wasn't a huge fan, and I'm a fairly positive fan. Like I will like anything that I'm a big fan of like that. And after the first Jurassic World, they just slowly like fell off for me. I don't know.
What are you talking about, bro?
Was not. Yeah, it was. I was a huge fan.
You're breaking my heart, bro.
See, that's the main response that I've heard regarding that movie. So Zach was actually the first person that said, "Oh, it's really good."
I really enjoyed it. Okay, here we go. I need to futz the hands a little bit more, but he's definitely in there.
Nice. That scale looks fine.
Yeah.
Someone make him.
It's kind of hard to see
bigger.
because he's all black and he's fucking in a fucking pitch black cockpit, but he looks fine in there.
Man, he kind of looks like he's enjoying himself a little too much.
Y'all got the
Dude, if
put
you're a
Catwoman
billionaire
next to him.
with a bad bitch in the back seat,
Yeah, put Catwoman next to him. Do you have the Catwoman figure?
Brenton, I'm not gonna fucking do that, okay? Fucking weird guy. My blood pressure's already too high today. Yeah, just a little bit of futzing left to do, but honestly, pretty solid, bro. Pretty solid.
That looks good.
And the plastic, like, it's obviously an RC car, so the plastic is... Oh, that's hilarious. You have, like, a rear view mirror that can turn. The plastic's, like, really soft, which made it easy to put in there. But it's nice because, like, if you bump it into things, it's not going to crack, hopefully. And you're also not going to damage your furniture, so definitely not bad.
Are you gonna let BB take the thing?
Oh, I'm about to take this bitch out for a spin after this. And the best part is I can get that natural weathering on it, bro.
Take
But
it
I
out.
think this is a good option. Like, you know, I know, I don't know, but like Jazzing Dioramas, they did the 1/12 scale BVS Batmobile, and it was, you know, whatever I don't remember what it was, but it was whatever price it was. But this is only $100. And I think you know, with a little bit of wet, like obviously the Jazz Ink, if they did one, would be better, but just a little bit of weathering, I think, you know, you'd have a fairly respectable Batmobile. And this thing's fucking huge. Like, I mean, it's hard to really put into words, but I think it's like 20 inches long, 10 or 11 inches wide.
How's it compare to the T-Rex in length?
That's what she said. The T-Rex is probably a little bigger, just a tad, but not by much. Not by much. The T-Rex also isn't remote controlled, so. Oh,
You
this
do
is
like
so
a
cool, though.
the joys of hobbying, and just film you doing donuts in your backyard with that thing.
Oh, you will get, if I can drive this thing well, you will 100% be getting a video of it. See, I wish I had a middle finger so I could have him flicking off Sean. That'd be awesome. Look at that, got his hand on the steering wheel. Oh, that's so cool. This is fucking awesome. I like this a lot. This is super fun.
So, did you kind of walk us through how you got him in there?
Yeah, so this panel unclips there and there, and you just basically feet first. But the key is to get the feet into that, like where the pedals would be, and then you just pretty much ab crunch them in. But yeah, this is fucking awesome.
Chat's like in the T-Rex for scale.
Yeah, right. yeah. That's the new sideshow thing. A T-Rex for scale. This is so fucking cool. Tomorrow I'm gonna take this out in the backyard. I have to water my grass right now, so there'll probably be some rain. Oh, this is so cool. I'm loving this.
That is cool.
Reenact the movie, have someone go out there and yell, "I got you," and then have them fly through.
I got you.
flames.
Yeah, there you go. This is pretty cool. I think if I took the top off, I would obviously be able to get it in there a little bit better. But for what it is, not bad. And I wish, because I was rewatching the movie last night, and he actually has the windows up. I'm gonna look to see if there's a way I can add some windows here because I feel like it kind of needs them.
Some
But
plexiglass.
man, just yeah, something like that. But for what it is, man, $100. That's pretty fucking cool, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh
Looks
my
like they really
gosh.
nailed the design.
This is beautiful. And some people have, I think this is based on like the 68, 69 Charger. Look at that suspension too. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Get some off-roading.
Solid.
Some people have a 69 RC 110 scale, and it's exact, the dimensions.
Really?
So this one sits a little taller because of the suspension, but I think in the movie, this is a bit exaggerated compared to the movie, but if you could lower it just a touch, I think it'd be much better. But I'm probably not going to mod that much. But I think some people were saying, like, if you were going to use the Mezco with this, you would need to absolutely lower the suspension. But if he was going to be standing next to it.
Absolute Irwin says, congrats on the haul, Zach.
Thanks, Erwin, you fucking sweet guy. I can't wait to go play with this. This is so fucking cool.
I'd like to see you jump that, build a little ramp.
Dude, I'll do it. I'll do it. $500 super chats. Let's go. Just kidding. It's interesting though because it's hard to see. I don't know if you can get a view of that, but do you see like this part here? There's like you could see like three or four little plastic. Let's see, right there. Those little plastic things. Those little lights they're not lights, but they're like little lenses. So I've seen someone take this apart, and those lenses are like this is basically almost exactly the same mold as the $500 one, obviously without the Batman, but they left the lenses still there, and so some people are modding theirs and they're just adding the lights there because the light channeling is still there. Like they kept it all there, which is really weird. So if you were like handy at this kind of thing, definitely some good opportunity to to do some modifications on this.
Yeah, that's
but-
awesome.
Damn, this is fucking badass. And honestly, like when this was put up for pre-order, I did pre-order, but I canceled it. But my plan all along was to use this with the McFarlane, and I ran the numbers, and I'm like, man, this should be like almost exactly in scale. So it's cool to see it actually work the way I wanted it to.
Your dream came to fruition.
It really did. I was like, I know that. I did that math. This is awesome. Definitely get this if you're a Batman fan.
Yeah, that's really cool. Zach, going back to your T-Rex, you'll have to take a picture with it next to your statue.
Yeah, I will. I'll have to clean off that where I have the statue, but I will do that for sure.
Yeah, I want to see what that looks like.
This is to me like, oh my gosh, like the Rex was cool. Don't get me wrong, but this thing has art. This thing you could. Oh my god, I'm so excited to just take this thing outside and go to like a parking lot or something and just fucking floor it. It goes like 10 miles an hour. It's like not an insignificant amount of speed for a toy.
Go to Vivi's school.
10 miles an hour? Yeah, that's like if you ever get like those scooters that you can rent around,
Yeah,
like
right.
downtowns. That's like how fast
Yeah.
those things go.
Oh my god, this thing is so cool.
Yeah, I think that
I
song's
started clearing the shelf right here for it. I need to play that fucking Batman's walk-up song where he runs up on the penguin.
No, I think Welcome to the
Play that
Anger
Nirvana
Zone
song.
is like the one with the car scene.
Uh-huh.
Because I remember it was a play on like the Danger Zone from Top Gun, and it was
Uh-huh.
the Anger Zone. Because I guess that composer makes funny song titles, so all of
Uh-huh.
them are pretty entertaining.
Fuck,
And I
this
think
is
it's
so
the
cool.
Anger Zone.
I just want to show you guys the engine again one more time. Look at that, bro.
How does the engine
That's-
paint look, in your opinion?
You know, if I'm being completely honest, like the dark gray here, and then in the front, like for the bumper and the little thing right here, it's kind of like that plastic from, like when you get a Marvel Legends Iron Man, it's like that swirly plastic. It's not like a solid color, but it kind of has a like like that fake iridescence to it.
Yeah.
I call it swirly plastic. I don't know if that's what they call it, but it almost looks like that. And I do want to repaint this part of the plastic, but the black looks excellent. the chrome, the silver looks really good. It's just that gray is like that traditional, you know, Hasbro Iron Man type swirly plastic. And yes, Equan, you can put the McFarlane Batman in there. I did it live, not on screen though, because that was a frustrating few minutes with Tweedledee and Tweedledum cracking jokes all the time. But anyways, I'm sorry that you guys weren't able to get club tonight. I know that was something everyone looks forward to on Friday, but I was talking with John earlier, and I think they're doing, God forbid, if as long as he has internet on Monday, I think they're going to try to do a makeup club on Monday. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's the plan still. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. It'll be great. And D&D is tomorrow at 8 p.m. We have the Bricks and Brews Sunday, kind of up in the air, I think 3 or 4 p.m. And then, of course, Monday, 9 p.m. unboxing. So should be
Awesome.
a great little bit of streaming this next few days. But anyways,
Cool.
Thanks, Sean, Dylan, and Brenton for joining me on this little impromptu unboxing. And does anyone have anything else they want to shout out or plug before we cut this one off?
No, that was fun. I'm glad you were able to kind of showcase that guy off. I hope to get one here soon. Otherwise, I think Steven said mine will be coming like in August, is what he's saying. So we'll have to see.
When Stevens, if I haven't found a second one, when the one I ordered from Stevens comes in, I'll be doing a giveaway of that. So
Okay.
if you want a Hammond Collection Rex, we'll be doing a giveaway for that. We'll do its own video, its own contest. So stay tuned for that. And, hopefully we'll be able to give away Hammond Rex in a few weeks. It's already like mid-July already, so probably a few more weeks till he gets his in. And I heard a lot of people that got theirs from Big Bad, they just shipped this weekend, so nice. Should be pretty good. But anyways, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next unboxing.
Bye, guys.
See ya.